I'm Collective. Welcome to Truth Heals 1111 with your girl Chloe. Hold on, let me close my door. I'm back because I need to close. Yeah. Okay, welcome to Truth Heals 1111 with your girl Chloe. We are back with another one. Thank you for joining me in this reading. I love each and every one of you. This is just a general collective reading. Only take what resonates in this reading. What doesn't apply, allow it to fly. There's no judgment or gender in tarot. And I'm only going to no, I'm about to tap in, collective. I'm about to really see what is going on in the universe, what spirit guides, what ancestors, what message you need to hear of what is going on with you and what could be currently going on around you. It's great. It's better to know 10 steps ahead. That way we can, make a different choice or decision. And if you're open to seeing things from a different perspective, that'll be great. Now, if you are triggered or you hear something that emotionally upsets you, um, please go to one of my other brothers and sisters who are spiritually gifted like me. They're good. They're really good. They're tapped in. We're all tapped in on a really high frequency. Um, Collective, um today is 111. If you've been seeing numbers 111, this is time to manifest the life that you want for yourself. Keep your mind with positive thoughts. Whatever you've been wanting or needing, something that's in regards to your life and the projection of your journey, the outlook of your life. It's time for you to manifest that. You should have been doing that already. Um, be mindful of any negative thoughts or negative emotions to release that. Sometimes it's easier said than done. Um, let it go. Let it go. It doesn't serve a purpose. Again, I love each and every one of you. Please like, subscribe to my channel. And let's happen. Now, the tarot card that I'm using, I am going to be using my alien tarot because, collective, some of us aren't even from here. And I'm going to be using the rainbow tarot. Now, the reason why I was guided to use the Rainbow Tarot, and I'm going to tell you, Spirit, why, is because each color signifies a different personality, the energy that we are in. So, again, by me tapping in, I am going to see the energy of what's going on with you. Somebody doesn't want me to talk. Why you don't want me to talk? Like somebody doesn't want me to talk, and look what came out. Judgment with the devil. Why somebody don't want me to talk? I ain't do nothing to you. I'm still talking though. You ain't stopping nothing over here. The king of the king of cups in reverse, the five of wands, and the king of swords in reverse. What? How y'all just gonna come out like one? Okay, get it together. Find you something safe to do because I'll be not over here. Don't make me call back up. I will call back up real quick. Please do not project anything in this reading. I am not trying to project anything. I'm only seeing what is going on in the energy to give you truth, clarity, and if I can give you some guidance, I will go ahead and give you some guidance. Right? Um, Anytime, one decision can change the fate of your circumstances. Let's see what is going on in the collective energy or around. Baby, why are these cards flipped over? Well, now what are these cards? The High Priestess. Oh, baby, somebody don't want me to talk. Okay. Somebody does not want me to speak. Why do you not want me to speak? You don't want to be revealed. You don't want things to come out. You have secrets. You don't want to tell nobody. Or you don't want something out of there. You don't want your business being exposed. Okay, I will not expose your business. So I'm hearing the song Neighbors by J. Cole. Go listen to that. But I'm hearing the song "Neighbors" by J. Cole. Okay, how about that? Oh, let's see. Spirit Most High, give me the truth and the clarity in regards to this situation. Help me to see what I need to see, whether this is low or high vibrational. Show me what I need to see. That way I can be in the light and go to the dark and come back to the light. Spirit. Ancestors, guide me. Wow. So two came out like this. So there's a card going this way and a card going that way. I'm gonna turn them this way. The card that's going this way to the left is the sun in reverse. The sun, the sun represents like personal success, right? This means achievements, accomplishments. Feeling happy and complete and whole and successful. With the sun in reverses, you did not achieve success. You're not feeling happy. You're not feeling whole. It's not complete happiness for you. Now to the right, I have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands in reverse. The Eight of Wands focuses on things that you invest in, your heart's desires. The Eight of Wands is in reverse, so none of your desires or anything that you've been like, this is almost like the energy that you put into something and making it to create something, to make something happen. With the sun in reverse and the Eight of Wands, this could have been wrong investments. Whatever you were invested in, it did not work out how you had expected them to work out. Let's see. Let me use the alien tarot. Show me the sun spirit. Show me. I want to see the sun in reverse, and I want to see the Eight of Wands in reverse. The sun to the Eight of Wands. And then also I'm going to use my embodiment cards as well. And what kind of embodiment are you, what are you doing here? With the sun in reverse, this is definitely the wrong investments, nothing working out for you. This is not whatever, right there. Let's see. Show me the sun in reverse. Show me the sun spirit. Show me the sun in reverse. The sun in reverse is clarified by the magician to the Seven of Pentacles to the star. Okay. You were manifesting, investing in things that you wanted to be the star. And I'll show you the cards. You were invested in some sort of personal success. With the star energy is like you having a sense of maybe the knowledge, the wisdom, the gift of um but see, it was magic that you were working out of. So you weren't putting in work, you were putting in magic to the Seven of Pentacles to create something to become the star, right? This is like your own personal journey of really reflecting on who you are as a person, what you stand for. You could have invested in, maybe because the sun is in reverse, the outcome is the sun in reverse. It could be like a false sense of beliefs, a false sense of like the actual direction. Um, so it could be the false sense of the work that you were putting behind something to be the star. um and the star is Aquarius energy. The star is upright. So you could be smart. It's just that you may not have been smart enough to make decisions of your own personal journey. And what I let me see. Now I'm going to clarify the star. Show me this person's star. Show me this person's star. Because the Magician is magic. So you could have been... Okay, so the Inspiration of Cups. So you wanted to use emotions to do what? Too many cards. You wanted to use emotions for what? You wanted to use the emotions for what? And reverse the life from energy. Life from energy. You were taking the energy off of emotions. For instance, you could be around a person, place, or thing that could be really energetic. And this is almost like siphoning energy, right? If person, place, or thing is, you know, um, okay. This is like siphoning energy, but through magic from a person, place, or thing to be seen as a star. But again, the sun is in reverse. Um, it could have been your intentions by siphoning a person's energy that this is not personal success. Whatever you were doing, it was the intentions about you becoming the star. Um, and the life from energy is just like you were almost like the abusing your power, but using the emotions to abuse your power. This is almost like you're making people, places, and things feel some type of way, and you're getting fulfilled. You're feeling like you did something because you made another person, place, or thing feel some type of way. Oh wow. Okay, let's go. All right, Spirit, and then show me the sun in reverse. The Four of Swords in reverse. So whether this is your conscious or subconsciously, it's running through your mind about the actions that you have taken. It's almost like you are unable to heal it because you're being reminded of the situation. So it's almost like reliving these experiences in the back of your mind. You're reliving how you siphon people's energy to get what you wanted. You put people in their emotions to be seen as the star, but the sun is in reverse. Okay, and when the sun is in reverse, the sun in reverse means this is the shadow self of you. Something about you taking a look at the shadow self of you to be, and keep this 100 with you. This is almost like the universe. It's like the universe, the Most High, making you accountable at this moment of how you interact with people, places, and things, and how people, places, and things interact with you. Two of Swords. Oh my God, Two of Swords meaning you're blocked off of something. What are you blocked off from? You're blocked off from being the Emperor. You are blocked from being the Emperor. And then what, Spirit? You are blocked off from being the Emperor. So you're not an Emperor. You are what? What is this person, Spirit? This person is blocked from being the Emperor. The Star in reverse, and this is a whole nother card. You are the Star in reverse. You haven't done any work on yourself, any changes, any healing. Um, Where's the other card? Okay. What is this? Death. Death and rebirth. This is. Oh, oh, baby. What you got going on, sir? Ma'am? Hello? What are we doing here? I mean, I've encountered. What are we doing? Um, the star reverse, meaning in death and rebirth, meaning that you didn't go through a spiritual transformation. You decided that you were gonna stay stuck in your ways, stuck in your behavior. Let's see, let's clarify death. Spirit, show me what this death means. Um, you could be LGBTQ because I got the rainbow. But death, look at your ancestors. This is death. Death is waiting at the door. You see death. This could be like killing off the past version of yourself. Um, for example, um, I'm a recovering alcoholic addict. Um, and the ways and the mindset and my perception was totally thrown off, right? Because it's about me, in my world. Because I'm in my own world, right? I don't. I'm in my own world. I don't. I know what I'm gonna let in my world, and I know what I'm gonna throw out of my world. But I'm always in my own world. With the death, right? The death and rebirth for me, it was like I had to go through enough life experiences to realize that there were some changes that I need to make within myself in order to make me just a better person. I was tired of repeating same patterns, same cycles, being around the same people, places, and things that kept me stuck in situations that I don't even fit in at. I don't even belong in. Because I was different from everybody else. You know, a lot of people couldn't grind like me. They couldn't hustle like me. They couldn't use drugs and alcohol like me. And I was on go mode. I couldn't stop, right? Or even especially even getting to the bag, you know what I'm saying? Because well, baby, money always, I've been gifted, I was born with the gift of getting money, right? But I was abusing that money every time the universe, I gets money, and then all of a sudden I come across the wrong people, places, and things, and then my money stops. It was a big reality check because I was tired of that life, right? The death into the death of that was the death of I had to kill off the old version of myself that I thought I knew, and be open to rebuilding and creating, not rebuilding but recreating, but first finding who I am, dealing with the mental and emotional pain that I've dealt with my whole life, and then letting it go, releasing it, giving it to God, and then transforming, listening to my intuition, using my discernment, not moving impulsively, recklessly, but actually pausing for a second, seeing the situation through before I move. So the death upright is that you stayed stuck in the same types of patterns, the behavior, the mindset, that you did not. And the emperor is like a divine masculine, meaning that there's favor over your life. You are blessed. You were destined to be on a journey, a mission to accomplish something. Baby, where are these cards? These cards. Oh my god, baby, why the devil? Why the devil fall on the floor again? I'm not taking it. But the devil, the Two of Pentacles, Justice, Six of Wands, Strength in reverse, Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. But I'm not gonna take that. Okay. So there's that to that. So you decided not to change, not to heal, not to work on yourself. Yeah. Okay, that was the ending of that. Okay. Let's talk about this Eight of Wands situation over here. Eight of Wands is like, this would almost be like the Seven of Cups situation, right? Seven of Cups is, it clarifies like temptations, right? Um, what we work hard for, what we strive to do, things like that. But the Eight of Wands, it's almost like logical thinking, but not backed up from the emotions because you just don't know what person, place, or thing that it's going to affect in order for you to become the star. The star could be anything. However, um, who you are, how the universe sees you, and how you see the universe. So with the Eight of Wands is like the the illusion of what you were invested in was what you thought was going to bring success, but it was almost like the investment's not paying out for what okay. Your investment's not panning out how you thought it was gonna be or how it was gonna go. Show me the Eight of Wands. King of Wands upright. Okay. So you were being seen as some sort of leader. King of Wands is somebody that is confident. Somebody that's brave, somebody that's bold, someone that's action and goal oriented to accomplish certain things when they come across your mind. But because you were in the Eight of Wands, you were illusioned, because they were illusions, that being in the King of Wands, sure, you embody the how do I say, it's almost like your mindset, like in one instance, like, right, you're giving onto me like you're smart, you're confident, you're strong, you've been through enough experiences, right? um you're goal oriented, you're focused, you don't give up, and you may be the type of person that just likes to fight in general, right? Because the King of Wands, he's a fighter. Now, whether you're a good fighter or a bad fighter, you're just a fighter. But the Eight of Wands means that, like, there were some illusions that were there. Show me the King of Wands. The King of Swords in reverse. The King of Swords in reverse clarifies the a King of Swords in reverse is somebody that doesn't stand on truth. Somebody that lies, that cheats, that manipulates to get their own way. You were somebody that there was no intentions of being good. Um Even though your heart might have been strong to accomplish what you wanted to accomplish, you had no integrity or good intentions. You didn't know who or what was going to be affected by the choices of the investments that you were making. You just figured you were going to make certain investments and it was going to make you into the star. The Chariot is in reverse. Life is not moving as into the direction that you wanted to go. It's almost like the Chariot in reverse is like the sense of feeling powerless in a situation to take control over the direction of your life. Whether or not you listen to other people to make choices for you, or you allow to make choices off of other people's standpoint instead of your own. Um, it's almost like the Chariot, and with the King of Swords in reverse, King of Wands, you come off bold and confident. But King of Swords is like you're a liar, you're a cheater, you're fake and phony, right? Just keep that 100. You're fake and phony. And your intentions are bad. But the Chariot in reverse is like you reap what you sow. Your intentions are bad, so you're getting bad in return. Three of Cups. You are surrounded by people um that don't have your best intentions as well. So you're surrounded by people just like you. Okay. Spirit, too many cards. You're on the same frequency as everybody around you. So what? What that mean? If you don't go nowhere, they're not going nowhere. Oh my God! I said, look, the Chariot in reverse. Maybe again, Three of Cups. They ain't going nowhere either. What y'all get yourself trapped up into? Judgment. Y'all got y'all trapped up into judgment. You and the people around you are under judgment. Okay. Why is Spirit? Why are these people under judgment? Now, I know why, but I'm gonna let Spirit tell you why you are under judgment. I'm hearing hear ye, hear ye. Oh my God. Court, something legal, something hear ye, hear you. Um Dang, what is this? Six of Cups, Four of Wands. Six of Cups, Four of Wands. Okay, so you had people whispering in your ear, right? Especially when it comes about the investments you were making. And the Four of Wands, the reason why is because it was for some sort of power. It was for some sort of whatever people were whispering in your ear. I guess you had to you felt like you could trust these people. In the Six of Cups, you thought people were giving you the best advice for your best interests, right? These were the cups they wanted you to pour into. And then the Four of Wands, it's like, everybody was going to reap the benefit of what they wanted. Listen here. These people told you what to invest in. Instead of being the King of Wands, you may have logically and emotionally let your guard down with these people. There could be some sort of trust relationship, things like that going on. You may feel like you could trust these people that were feeding whatever they were, because it was illusions, right? The Eight of Wands were not healthy investments for you, for like your best self. They were not like, instead of doing life magic, let me speak life into you. It was almost like you had people around you speaking like death, like to stop things, to negative emotions, negative mindset, negative thinking, and they were the wrong investments. Six of Cups. But see, the problem is that the people wanted to reap the reward of your actions, and it was almost like you could it's almost like me tempting you to do the wrong thing, thinking that we're going to receive some sort of success from it. I said that like, when I first started doing tarot, a reading had came up to where these cards had come out in my energy before, where people were whispering in a masculine's ear to me, because I had said something about like if they were telling somebody to go rob a bank and how it was going to play out and da 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 da, and how they were going to get away with that. So I did say that like wow, a while back ago in the early beginning stages of my personal journey. These same cards came back out. It's coming back out again to the Six of Cups for one. People wanted to maybe be seen, celebrated, worshipped. Um, but all off of the decisions off of your back. So let's say things didn't work out, right? They would have say you somebody tells you to do something, right? And you cut for that person, you call that person friend, you call that person family. They tell you that they love you, they support you, and then they give you this idea to do something bad, right? And then you're thinking, well, they love me, they got my best intentions, and then you do it, right? And then you get in trouble for it. You get caught. You get in trouble for it. They ghost you, and you're the one left stuck with the consequences. hmm Six of Cups for once. Yeah, you were set up. I don't know for how long these family, these friends, you think that you can trust them. You think that they love you. You think that they support you. The whole time they're setting you up. You're the you're the king. You're the king of wands, so you're coming off already confident, strong, powerful, energetic. You may have had the dream, and you had this dream of being a star. When you had this big dream of being a star, you want people around you that's going to help you become the star. Why would you be around the same people that speak negative, ill will to do bad things, especially when you are feeding off the emotions of other people? You cannot be the star, be doing bad things, feeding off of the emotions of other people, thinking that's what's bringing you success. Baby, that's making you look like you're a whole, not somebody I'm gonna be around. I know that much. Look, Three of Wands. Where'd you think you were going? Judgment, that means that's spiritual judgment. That means spirit, the divine, your ancestors, you could have been around people that would be, oh my God, these people are hot. Oh, my ancestors. Oh, my spirit team. My God don't play about me, but yet they speak negativity. They speak of death. They speak of ill will. They speak of low vibrational thinking. Do you not realize that, you show me the people around you and you see your success. These this is where you did not fit in, but you could have wanted to fit in around these people. This means, yeah, lack of boundaries, lack of morals, lack of integrity, delusional thinking. Mm-hmm. Three of Wands is in reverse. Maybe ain't no moving forward. The universe, I don't know, you were being seen, you were being watched. This means that you had a spiritual contract. If the Wheel of Fortune comes out, then I will know. This is something spiritual. So whatever some you thought you were getting as a star in spirituality, baby, that's been put to a halt. You're not going nowhere. You're under judgment. Hear ye in the court of law. How do you plead? Because now, if you've never been accountable for these past actions and the thoughts and the things that were done, baby, I'm baby, you about to get rid of all that. You're about to, maybe you're gonna have visions, you're gonna have dreams. It's gonna be repetitive of how things are played out in your life. The universe and the divine is holding you accountable. And not just you, the people that was involved with you. Wow. Spirit, what else? Show me the Three of Wands. What is this? Page of Wands. Page of Wands. Page of Wands. Oh, baby. Page of Wands meaning like, this is like going back to when you were in school and your teacher asked you, what do you want to be when you grow up? And then, you don't know yet what you want, but you have an admiration to something. And you say, oh, teacher, I want to be this, right? It's almost like you have been whatever your spiritual gifts were, because you were supposed to be the emperor upright, the star. You were supposed to be destined for fame, for success, for a happy life, money, stability, power, fortune, whatever you dreamed of. But you surrounded yourself around the wrong people. And the Page of Wands means is like, you've been demoted. Show me what else, Spirit. You've been demoted, and everything that you thought you were getting was an illusion. I don't know if somebody could have told you an illusion. You fell for an illusion. You thought of an illusion. You thought things would have been this way, but then you found yourself around. You found yourself when you really, and let's be honest here. I'm going to be honest with you because I see this energy as well. It's like you didn't belong here. You felt comfortable, but you did not belong. Dang. Again, yes. Okay, let me show you. I knew it was gonna come out. I told you it was gonna come out. Well, you have the Magician, the Two of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune clarifies as above, so below. Everything being seen and heard, not by man, but by the universe, by God, by the devil, Buddha, whatever religion, spirituality, right? It is the everything being seen, recorded, da 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 da. All the actions is the Wheel of Fortune. Um, the Magician, two of Swords to the Wheel of Fortune. It's almost like there was a plot here. And the plot was somebody around you was doing magic to block you from the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody wanted you stuck to a person, place, or thing. Especially when you believe, like, I honestly will say, you should really take a look at the people, places, and things that you choose in life, because it was bad intention from jump. Why didn't this person to miss an opportunity? Four Cups. To miss an opportunity. It was the intentions for you to miss an opportunity. Somebody didn't want to see you get an opportunity. Or maybe you didn't see an opportunity. But no, the three people around you did not want you to receive an opportunity, whatever they may look like. And the Four Cups, that's an equal give and take. That's like I pour into you, you pour into me. Our cups runneth over. You had a spiritual contract with somebody. Oh, Jesus. Baby, oh my God, I know I'm not reliving this past. Oh my God. Four of Cups. You you had a golden opportunity for an equal give and take, for a life of stability, happiness, to be the star, to be the emperor, to be divine, to be guided, to be led, to be healing, to be nurturing, to run, to be the king, and not only just the title, but to fit the actions and the movements and the words of how a king moves. But instead, you start back. You've been demoted to the Page of Wands. Oh, wait, stop being under judgment too. And I'm hearing just a chorus saying, "Hear ye, hear ye." Oh my God, Eight of Cups for what you invested in, everything that you invested in. Mm-hmm. You're about to you're about to see everything you've been invested in. The Eight of Cups, what you've been pouring into. Page of Wands, Eight of Cups. Something about the moon phases as well. Mm-hmm. What you were invested in during the moon phases. Okay. When did show me the Eight of Cups? The Star in reverse. This was not about healing. This was not about transformation. When you had the view, the dreams, the aspiration, the goals of being a star to being an emperor, that means a father figure, a provider, a leader, a protector, a guide for others that are less unfortunate than you. Maybe you were destined to lead. You were destined. I know you were destined for partnership. You missed the opportunity for that. Wheel of Fortune meaning fate. Fate changed for you. Um, what were you not? What were you not seeing? You weren't seeing something. What were you not seeing? You were not seeing something. Hermit to the Page of Swords. You didn't go in by yourself and listen to yourself. The Hermit to the Page of Swords is like you did not listen to yourself whatsoever. Mm-mm. When you know it's wrong, you know it feels wrong. You know it's wrong. You don't do it. Um, it's almost like in the Four of Pentacles. Yeah. You were holding back. You were doing wrong and you were holding back from the opportunity. Oh, okay. Okay. Your card's getting pulled. You were holding back. Okay. Page of Wands. Five of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. You have to start over after being out in the cold. You're out in the cold. You're blocked. You're blocked from any type of spiritual abundance, spiritual assistance, protection, guidance, leadership, what you were destined for. It's almost like you denied your destiny. You denied your own personal healing journey. You denied being in a healthy relationship. You denied a healthy lifestyle. You denied being the star and the emperor. Maybe, okay, so, and now I'll tell you how this illusion could have played out, right? You could have been the emperor, right? You're a father, right? Um, People depending on you. Um, it makes you feel good to take care of to take care of your family, to take care of kids, to take care of grandparents, to have a job, go to work, make money, this, that, the other, right? A healthy relationship would be a partner that does the same investment with you, that matches you on the same frequency. Um, that's a good, healthy relationship. Um, you invested in other people that were not the investment that you were destined to be around. You could have been in certain situations already that intuitively you were supposed to make that choice, the decision to walk away from it because you knew that it wasn't, because you were doing everything. You're focused on you. King of Wands, you're focused on you. You're confident. You're strong. King of Wands, I will say you had a little bit of ego in there, a little bit of pride. Mix all that in. King of Wands, and you could have people around there cheering you on, clapping for you. Da, 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 da. What you didn't see is that they were there to reap the benefits off of you, but they were never there to invest with you, work with you, grow with you, heal with you, see things from a different mindset kind of thing. Because we're ever unknowing. We have to be open to learning, being around new people, places, and things. These are people that intentionally wanted you left out in the cold. They wanted things to end for you. The Five of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Page of Wands. Yeah, they wanted you to take a different direction, to go into a different direction, which is what they wanted you to go into this direction on the cool. If people around you, even then, you take a look at the people, places, things around you now, right? Actually observe and just be like, these people can give off the energy of being selfish, self centered, one sided, argumentative. Um, oh, baby, don't say something that you don't like or you're going against. Somebody's always going to say something in return, whether or not that triggers you to argue back and you say something to them. Defensive. Um, Liars, cheaters, the manipulation. No, but you didn't see the manipulation because these are people that could have said, I support you, I love you, but go this way, instead of listening to your own intuition and your own divine guidance. You weren't supposed to go this path, but you chose it. And so, judgment. You're under judgment. What else, Spirit? The Fool in reverse. No new beginning. When you were supposed to be the Fool upright. The emperor gets paired with an empress. And if you knew you were the emperor, you know you cannot be around any people. Just the emperor. If you call yourself an emperor knows he cannot engage with people, places, and things that don't serve his highest good. Now, an emperor in reverse would be the kind of person that this would be, and this is the emperor. So you were the emperor, but you were moving out of the emperor in reverse. This means lack of control. You could have wanted control in certain areas of life, but you really didn't have control over your own life and the direction. And the emperor is the type of man or woman that stands on big business. Like, I ain't about to argue with you. I'm not about to lie on you. I ain't about to cheat on you. I ain't about to do none of that. I'm not about to play. This An emperor don't play, and you allow people to play with you. Mm-hmm. Put you in the Fool in reverse and under judgment. You and everybody that was connected in this situation. Everybody under judgment. Everybody has to be judged for what they do, whether this is seen, unseen, whether this is said or unsaid. Everybody gets judged. Mm-hmm. The Fool is in reverse, no new beginning. What else, Spirit? Temperance in reverse. Things are imbalanced right now. You feel unbalanced in regards to what, Spirit? Let's see. Temperance in reverse. Show me temperance in reverse. Oh my God, backwards. Oh my God. Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Swords in reverse. The shift happened last year, 2025. I said that in my readings. You know, you reap what you sow. You do good, you put out good. The universe sees that, they judge you accordingly, and in return you receive good. But you do bad. Your intentions are bad, your thoughts are bad, and you put out bad in the universe and whoever you subscribe to, and you reap what you sow. And in this situation, the Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Swords, when things shifted, you were supposed to shift with it, but you did not. The Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Swords, meaning the cycle turned out of your favor, which is in an imbalance. This could be mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, sexually, things like that. There's a big imbalance. This means like your whole body system is thrown off. Oh, I can't. Once you go down that far, I can't even speak life into you to you're gonna have to figure your way to climb up out of that. Seven of Cups. Temptation. You were tempted. Did you meet a temptress? You met a temptress. Because you need somebody that's gonna offer you these temptations. What was this person's temptations? What was this person's temptations? Show me temptations. Money, which is in reverse. Stability, success, fortune. You were surrounded by people that took you off of that. You could have been involved with around people, places, and things, and situations could have happened with these same people, places, and things, right? It started off as a good idea, but eventually you came to find out that it was wrong. Um, the Ten of Swords. The temptation was to betray a person, place, or thing. Temptation. What else? To betray a lover situation. The lovers is so you were tempted to betray a spiritual connection, your counterpart. The Seven of Wands to the Five of Swords. Yes, you were. To bring an ending through ill intentions to your own divine counterpart. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, I don't feel sorry for you. I don't feel sorry for you. You reap what you sow. Baby, you meet a good person in your life. That's a blessing. You meet a bad person that brings you problems. That's a curse. Now, who you choose to invest in, you have free will to choose. So instead of you choosing a blessing, you chose a curse. You you chose. You had a choice between something that was giving to you in a good way, but you chose to be a taker in another situation. I was saying that you're distorted thinking here. Very much so distorted thinking. Baby, you can't get me to switch up from Dairy Queen. You offer me to go to Dairy Queen's or some hole in the wall ice cream where their freezers don't work. And you tell me, where do you want to go for ice cream? Baby, I'm going to choose Dairy Queen all day, every day. Because they got the flavors, their ice cream is good, it's cold, it's going to make me happy. Now, I choose the hole in the wall I'm gonna get melted ice cream. It's gonna melt all of. It's gonna create a complete mess. My whole day is gonna be ruined because I chose this hole in the wall. That type of example. Okay. And let's not put spirituality in it. Let's just say life in general. We get to make a choice, good or bad, right? If something is good for us, we want to embrace goodness, especially when it's in regards to success and how the universe sees me and how I see the universe and the people in it. If I'm going to lead, I'm going to be a leader of example. I'm not going to choose to be around people that lead others the wrong way. If I want to be a leader, I have to learn and do the work how to become a leader. You chose the curse. Okay. You chose the Queen of Swords in reverse. Your counterpart. And we belong together. Oh, something time get right. She could have been like, we belong together. Just me and you. Okay. So you chose the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay. Somebody that's clingy, attached. Somebody who will lie to you, baby. Uh-huh. Yeah, she'll lie to you. You can be waking up early in the morning ready for work, and you may not be dressed appropriately, and maybe she won't tell you that you're dressed inappropriately. She gonna let you walk out that door dressed inappropriately. So by the time you get to your destination, people gonna be looking at you like, what? Queen of Swords in reverse. Mentally distorted as well. And what I'm saying is logical distortion. Logically distorted. What else, Spirit? Because we're not going to know Queen of Swords in reverse. Or this could be you. With the Nine of Cups in reverse. And you got the Queen of Swords, Nine of Cups. In reverse. So, there's no cups that are going to pour back into you. There's no cups to help you grow. There's no cups to help you be the star. There's no cups for y'all two to get the money. There's no cups to have your breakfast, lunch, and dinner made for when you go to work. There's no cups for your cups will run it over. The cups are dry. They're empty. Okay. Oh, okay. Yes, High Priestess. Showing up, High Priestess. What about this High Priestess? Show me this High Priestess spirit. King of Wands in reverse. High Priestess, King of Wands. You didn't listen to your intuition. You have distorted intuition. Two of Pentacles in reverse. To balance out a situation, to make things fair. You didn't listen to your intuition to right your wrongs, to make things fair. Okay, what else? Six of Pentacles, to give and take to an equal relationship so you could be successful with the Sun. All right. Well, collective, that's the second reading. Thank you for choosing confirmation. Thank you for choosing Truth Heals 1111. My name is Chloe. That was another reading. And I'm about to, baby, we're about to do some more readings. I'm locked in with you. Thank you. Please like, subscribe to my channel. I love each and every one of you. I pray for you and your family. Whoever this reading is for. Baby, free will. You got the free will. You know, I don't know how you go. I don't know what's about to happen. What's about to happen, Spirit? Tell me what is about to happen. What is about to happen in this situation? What is about to happen in this situation? What is about to happen in this situation? What is the future looking like for this in this situation? Okay. Oh my God. We got a lot of cards. Okay. One fell right here. We got the Queen of Pentacles to the King of Swords. Wow, the King of Swords felt that way. Queen of Pentacles is still on the board. Where are you going? King of Swords, where are you going? Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Counterparts. Divine counterparts. Boom. Whoever this reading is for, you a whole fool. You are a whole fool. King of Pentacles, King of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Three of Swords, heartbroken, heartache. Nine of Swords, betrayal. King of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Pentacles. You have to move on. The Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords is investing somewhere else. And you're the one that has to be heartbroken. Wow. Okay. I love each and every one of you. That hits hard. That hits heavy. Counterpart. That's mental and emotional pain that not only one person but two people experience when it was a spiritual connection. All right, thank you for choosing Truth Heals 1111. My name is Chloe, and I'll see you in another video.